What's going on YouTube? Jamie the Kid 00 here, back for Tournament Diary number 30, and I wish I could come here and say that this anniversary of Tournament Diaries is a good review, but it's actually a bad review. I piloted wind-ups, as you can see by the rabbit, at my locals yesterday, and I went 2-2 drop, because my locals doesn't actually do a top cut, because we start too late. I really wish we could do a top cut, but we don't in Cardiff. So that put me out of the prize bracket, so I just dropped and did a recording for the round instead. I had a fair loss round 3, and I felt fine continuing to try and maybe get to second or third, because I felt I had good tiebreakers. And then, my opponent will agree with me, I got absolutely sacked in my 4th round against Heroes, and he wanted me to specifically quote that game 2 he said that if Heroes could open Exodia, he opened Exodia in the form of Duality, Miracle Fusion, Rota, MST, E-Call, and Gemspark. It was ridiculous, and I had Shark, Snowman, and BLS, and some back row removal. So I was just like, ah. But yeah, either way, I'm gonna go through the deck and tell you what I ran. I felt confident going into the day, and my 2 wins were incredibly solid with this deck, but my 2 losses, one of my losses was fair. It ground out until the very last moment to game 3, but round 4 was just awful. Either way, I played triple rabbit. I've bumped up to 3 rabbit now, so I need another one. Definitely did not have any problems running 3 rabbit. Originally I liked 2 for consistency. I often sided one of these out when I sided out a factory, but at the moment I just kept these in to keep my factories live. Nothing much else to say there. Then I played the triple rat. I considered playing 2 of this, but 3 was just obligatory because it's tour guide, and we don't have 3 tour guide anymore, so it's really good. 3 magician. I'd probably cut this down to 2 because it was a bit inconsistent. I did have magician rat hands, which I managed to play out of quite a lot, but they were still inconvenient, and I felt that in tougher situations they would have definitely lost me the game, so don't really want to run that risk again. Then, of course, we played the obligatory 3 Shark. I got the OTK off quite frequently, but I didn't manage to actually OTK with it. I managed to get a very strong field presence with it, but I never managed to really kill someone outright with it over a clear field. So, yeah. Well, I did get one where I opened the OTK, Dark Hole, and Reborn, so I just Dark Holed and OTK'd turn 1, but otherwise it wasn't very successful. And then I played the 1 Hunter. I did do a 2-card hand loop at one point, but that was the extent of it. I dropped the second Levier, so I never made the D-Fissure loop in siding. Then again, I never needed to side in the D-Fissure. Then on just non-wind-up stuff, I played the double tour guide. I managed to get tour guide Shark off quite a lot. That was great fun. And the Sangan, of course. And then I played the double Snowman. These were really good. I opened this so much. Nothing much else to say. It was just a really good card. 2 Thunder King. Definitely a really good choice. I really enjoyed playing it. Double Veiler. Again, something I don't have a problem with. The BLS only clogged once, which was the game I lost where I opened it with Shark and Snowman, where I had no real way to get a light and a dark engrave, and the Shark and Snowman, when I went into a Zen Mighty, got bottomless, so that wasn't fun. But overall, I probably wouldn't play it again, simply because I'm probably going to take out the Veilers for Maxis and take out the Thunder Kings, but it was alright. It was alright. Spell-wise, I played Reborn, Dark Hole, Storm, Book, Avarice for the one-offs. Fairly standard one-off lineup. Then Triple Space, because I was fearing Gozen and Skill Drain, and I didn't actually come up against any of those decks. And then Triple Factory. In hindsight, I wish I kind of played 2, because I always sided out the 3rd, and I never really needed 3. But I don't know how I feel about this. I'd probably play 2 in future if I pick the deck back up, but I'm probably going to go back to Gears. Then, for the trap lineup, I played double Deep Prison, double Torrential, double Warning, Judgment, and Road. I don't have a problem with any of these cards, except for the Road when I drew it on its own, but it was handy in other ways when I got my field Dark Hold, but I don't know, Road works and then it doesn't. Then on to the extra deck. First off, hang on, I don't think the extra deck's actually ordered, so this is going to be fun. Got the Gauze tokens for bluffing Gauze, even though I didn't play it. Yay. Yeah, this is fairly ordered. Yeah, I think it is actually. Zen Mains, Zen Mighty, Leviathan, Leviair, Acid Golem, Tim Tempo, and Giga Brilliant make up our 3s. I ended up going for more focus on the 3s after my deck profile got slated a little bit for the extra deck, and I'm really glad I put in Tim Tempo, and I'm really glad I put in Leviathan, because they both put in loads of work in my wins. Everything else was really successful. I think I made every card in my extra deck over the course of the day. Every 3 in my extra deck over the course of the day. It was really good. I wish I played another Zen Meister. Sorry, Zen Mighty. No, not even Zen Mighty. Zen Mains, though. Sorry, guys. It's my day off, and I'm still really tired because I've been doing nothing all day. Then for the 4s, I played 1 Papal Imperative, 1 Mace Stroke, 1 Utopia, 1 Zen Meister. I would have played Shockmaster if we had it legal here yet, but I don't have it yet, and it's not legal here anyway, so no Shockmaster yet. Then for the 5s, I played Tyrus, Adrius, and Zen Mayo. The only one of which I made was Zen Mayo when my opponent had a Christia and a back row, and I booked the Christia when Shark, Zen Mayo pop them both to stop the Christia return. I think that stops the Christia returning. That's the only time I ever made this, and it was nutty. And then finally I played Stardust for the Starlight Road. Right, the side deck.
You used Zen Mayo against me.
Did I use it against you?
Yeah, and then Starlight.
Yeah, I used it against Cupcakey, and then she Starlight Roaded it. One of my losses was to Cupcakey, using my Rabbit deck, basically. And she went 4-1, so that's fine. 4-1 and came 5th after losing in the final round, which is great. Tiebreakers suck. Either way, let's get into the side. I sided the Chimera Tech, and sided 2 Cyber Dragons, because I come up against a lot of machines when I was playing Machina Gadget. So not Machina Gadget, when I was playing Machina Gear, and then the day I sided all this and a system down, none of them were playing machines, so that was great. So they were all dead. I never used them. Double Maxi, I played a Wind Up Mirror round 2, so these were alright, I guess, but I never drew them. Then I sided them in against Rabbit, and I never drew them. I drew them once, and they were terrible. Sided 1 system down, never used it. 2 D-Fissures, never played Dark Worlds or anything to that description, so they were dead. 2 Messenger, I sided these in against Heroes. I opened them up against him round 2, but he'd drawn his God Hand with MST and all that jazz, so that just got wrecked. I played 1 Needle Ceiling, drew it but never used it. 1 Soul Drain, never needed to use it. And then Triple Decree, which I sided in against Heroes and Rabbit. I drew it against Rabbit, and it was dead because Rabbit never had any traps when I drew it. And I never saw it against Hero, so they were pretty much dead. So my side deck was pretty dead throughout the day. Didn't really do much for me. Fun times. But yeah, guys, if I've missed anything, if you guys from the tournament are watching and I've missed anything, feel free to comment. But I think I covered everything that needed to be covered. I will probably be back on Gears next weekend, but I'm going to be playing something different because I'm not really that happy with the Karakuri build. And otherwise, I'm just going to get on with a few of the other things I need to record for you guys now. So I'll see you soon with some more content. Wind-up combos will probably be out tomorrow. Sorry about that. I'm just a bit clogged on editing at the moment, so I will get to that as soon as I can. But otherwise, yeah. Peace out, YouTube. Bye.